afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey here on HCAM. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera here on this beautiful Wednesday evening, as we should have a good cross-TVL matchup here. You got the 3-1 Hopkinton Hillers out of the TVL Large, and 3-0 Dover Sherborn out of the TVL Small. So a good battle on hand here today. And the Hillers, they have had some good success, captured some good wins, and they are looking to do that here again today. Hillers and Dover Sherborn taking the field, and we are just about set to go. Hopkinton Hillers in their white jerseys. They are working right to left across your screen. Dover Sherborn in the blue. Your goaltender matchup for today for the Hillers, you have Caroline Kane in net. And for Dover Sherborn, I believe that is Kylie Craig out there in net. Hillers working up the far side. And we're experiencing a little bit of audio difficulties. We'll try to get that situated. As the Hillers looking to work in, taken by Dover Sherborn coming up the near side. Along the near side, that is Elise Besada. Up to Avery Bent. Out in front, there's a shot deflected. And it's just wide. Knocked out of play. And that was number 28, Evie Schneider with the shot. Hillers looking to work up the far side. Driving down the field. That is, I believe, in Tarrante. Sun giving me a little bit of issues. There she is, and Tarrante getting in there. And we'll get a restart. We'll go in favor of Dover Sherborn. So the Hillers so far this season, they have defeated Ashland, North Attleboro, and Westwood. They lost, their only loss was at home against Norwood. As far as Dover Sherborn, they got some good wins themselves, and they are a perfect 3-0. They beat Bellingham, Dedham, as well as Oakmont, as we are going to get a penalty corner attempt here for Dover Sherborn. Avery Hadfield will send it in. Out in front and popped in. So Dover Sherborn strikes first. They're able to take advantage of the penalty corner. And it's 1-0 at 12:07 left to go. That was Avery Hatfield with the score. Hillers looking to strike back. Out in front, deflected. In the danger zone. That shot is blocked. Good pressure by the Hillers as it was Godfroy getting in there. Dover Sherborn able to clear. On the entry, Dover Sherborn. Along the near side now, Bisada. Out of play it goes. Will stay in favor of Dover Sherborn. Looking to work her way in, Hatfield. Rushing in, stolen away by the Hillers. Along the near side, Kylie Locke. Out of play. It'll be a side in for Dover Sherborn. Drew Hassar, the captain, puts it into play. But Athatri gets in the way. Here comes the Hillers. .925 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Good slash there by Fowler, trying to get it away from Devine. Hassar up the near side, in the way, Fowler. Out of play, side out. Well, these two teams have had some good battles the last couple seasons. They typically meet once per season. Last season, the result was a tie, 0-0 tie. And the season before that, Hopkinton took the win 1-0. And this should be another close one here today between one of the top teams in the TVL Large and one of the top teams in TVL Small with Dover Sherborn. Blue Raiders working over to the near side. Getting it away from Devine was Anderson. Put into play by the Blue Raiders. Getting in the way, stealing it away is Fowler. She's approaching. And we got a reset here in favor of the Hillers. Adams. Top of the box. Petathantry with it. Sends it down. Hillers looking to approach, and that's off the crossbar. And then a battle for it continues in front of the net. It's Perlov putting it in. It was Perlov with the shot off the crossbar, and then she's able to put it in to tie the game up at 1 apiece. That's 6:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Good response by the Hillers. Just tremendous pressure in the attack zone, and despite the fact they missed on the first attempt off the crossbar, they stayed with it and were able to put it in. Hillers will have the side in. Off the entry is straight sheet. Dover Sherborn ball. Drew Hussar will set it up. And that attempted pass intercepted by Anderson. Lily Anderson able to get in the way. Here comes Locke. Approaching Perloff. Out in front, takes it. Deflected, still alive. Diving stop by the goalkeeper. And Perlov approaching. All kinds of traffic in front of the net. And is that in? No scoreboard change yet. I don't believe they got the goal. It will be a penalty corner for the Hillers. Big opportunity here. Interante puts it in. Perlov up top, sends it over. Locke approaching, into traffic. Out in front, turned away, still out in front of the net. And it'll go to Dover Sherborn. Relentless pressure by the Hillers. Balster got in there with a shot. And the Hillers stepping on that gas pedal, getting that pressure going. Blue Raiders ball. Hussar puts it up the field. Deflected along the sideline. In the play. Dover Sherborn approaching. That's Bisada. Leaves Bisada trying to sneak through and knocked away by Avery Bent. He'll stay with the Blue Raiders. Just under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. A 1-1 game. Hussar over to the near side. Taken away. Hillers trying to work their way up. Here comes Burke. Taken back by the Blue Raiders. Just under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter now. Perlov with it. Up top, deflected. Along the far side. Blue Raiders working their way up the field. Varsity trying to get in there and take it away. With it is Hadfield for Dover Sherborn. Hadfield sends it over. DS approaching the box. Sent out for the moment. Along the corner of the box. Up top towards the shooter's circle. Hillers get it back. Fowler with it. Ella Fowler, she's been in the middle of the action in a lot of sequences in this first quarter. As Burke has it taken away. Martin with it. We've hit the 1 minute mark. Stretche trying to come away with it. Coming up the middle, Hassar. What a Thotry with a nice steal. And folks, we know we're having some audio difficulties on the live stream. We apologize. As there's a shot deflected. The good news is you won't hear those audio difficulties on the recording that we'll be putting out of this game in the next day or two. Perhaps even tonight. Thotry trying to send it up. Perlov out in front. Sends it over. And that will wrap up the first quarter, an action-packed first quarter. After one, we are knotted at one. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second quarter. We apologize, we had to restart the broadcast in an effort to fix an audio issue, but you haven't missed anything. Just got through the first quarter, and now ready for the second. Hillers working left to right across your screen. Dover Sherborn with possession along the far side. With it is Perlov. And it'll be Hiller's ball. Intercepted by Dover Sherborn. They try to work it up the far side. A 1-1 game here. Action-packed first quarter. Along the far side it goes, out of play. It'll be side in for the Blue Raiders. Well, early in the first quarter, it was Avery Hatfield scoring for Dover Sherborn off a penalty corner. And then the Hillers able to get some pressure on, and Camille Perlov popped one in. And that's where we stand here in this second quarter with 13-10 counting left to go. Hassar over to the near side, out of play. Just in front of Annie Leboff. Trying to work her way up the field is Burke. Here goes Abby Burke. Closing in. Sends it over. And that shot by Locke deflected. It'll stay with the Hillers. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera. Matt Clark back in our studio. Making sure all is running smoothly. As Thantry puts that one wide of the net. Blue Raiders trying to work the far side. It's intercepted. And sent wide of the net there. There's Interte trying to get it into the box, sending it wide of the net. Good steal by Fowler. We'll get a reset here. Thantry will put it into play. This Hillers field hockey team loaded with seniors this year. 11 seniors on the roster. Some great experience coming back to the team this year. And they are excited about the potential they have. As Perloff takes a shot, and it's wide. Trying to take it away is Godfroy. Up along the near side, out of play. Avery Hadfield will switch it up with Hussar. Drew Hussar will put it into play. Illegal lift there, Hiller ball. Fowler sends it up, Locke. Taken away. Well, the Hillers have done a good job at keeping it in Dover-Sherborn territory so far in the second quarter, but here comes the Blue Raiders. Evie Schneider working up the far side. Dover-Sherborn led by head coach Molly McGill. Hillers led by head coach Ali Valencia. Both coaches have done a great job with their respected programs. Hatfield up the far side. Back and forth we go along that far sideline. Here comes Dover-Sherborn. And it's going to go Blue Raiders' way. They'll have a penalty corner. A little bit of contact in the box. Avery Bent will send it in. Bent. And that was a nice attempt, but just wide of the net. I think she was hoping that someone would just knock that in. A good cross there. Stretchy. Thantry getting in there. Perloff trying to take it away. Putting on the moves. Sends it up. Trying to get it for the Hillers is Burke. Fowler. Some good back and forth along the near sideline. Dover-Sherborn ball. Now the Blue Raiders are a team that returned a lot of good experience as well this season. They certainly have big goals for this year. The Hillers are fresh off a nice win this past Monday, a rainy win over Westwood, 2-1. Unfortunately, we couldn't be at that game, but we're happy to have the huddle stream for you. And it was a great outcome for the Hillers. Westwood has been a pretty dominant program here on the field hockey pitch, but the Hillers grabbing a big TVL large win this past Monday. And they're looking to grab one here today. Good back and forth here between Strachey and Whitlock. Liebhoff trying to approach. Sends it up. Cleared out of the box. Nicely done by Strachey. Here comes Perloff. They'll stay with the Hillers as we approach 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Out in front and sent just wide of the net. Anderson just couldn't get to it in time, a little bit in front of her. Working up the field for the Blue Raiders, Liebhoff. And a play goes. Strachey will put it into play. Barthatri. And nice block there by Fowler. Ends up being side out on the Hillers. Hassar sends it up. The Hillers are doing a much better job in this second quarter, keeping Dover Sherborn out of the attack zone and away from that shooter's circle. Hillers seem to be a lot more in control than they were in that first quarter. And Durante. Goes to the Blue Raiders. Strachey sends it up to Perloff. Along the far side. Lights starting to come on here at the turf fields as we've hit the 4-minute mark in this second quarter. Hiller JV field hockey was in action against Dover Sherborn prior to this game. They got a nice win. Into the box, up top. And it'll go to the Blue Raiders. Pass over by Hilali. Hillers will have the side in. Intercepted by the Blue Raiders. That is sent up in the direction of Addie Cullum. It's going to stay with the Blue Raiders here. Avery Hadfield will put it into play. Looking to get it in that interior. But a Thatchery brushes it away. Side in for Blue Raiders. Kassar sends it over to Hatfield. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Dover Sherborn. Blue Raiders with a big opportunity here to get the momentum back in their favor. Avery Hatfield sends it in. Good passing along the circle, but great defense by the Hillers. It is going to be, however, another penalty corner. Some contact there. Estreche came in. Out in front, all kinds of traffic, and it'll go Hiller's way. Just before Reese Perdoni was able to get her shot off. Kassar looking to close in. Along the shooter circle, and it'll go Hiller's way. Just under a minute left to go in the second quarter. Well, this is going to be one of those games that I think goes down to the final seconds. Some great back and forth momentum shifts here. Pass up the far side by Schneider. Dover Sherborn looking to close in. Nicely done by the Hillers defense. Getting in the way was Burke. Perlov looking to go long distance here as time is winding down. Towards the net, kicked away. Lock along the far side. Looking to send it over. And that will do it for the second quarter. A good defensive battle in that second quarter. And at the end of the first half, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, the Dover Sherborn Blue Raiders 1. We got ourselves a good TVL battle here at the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We're going to step away for a few minutes, and we'll be back with the second half. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half. A 1-1 game as we are set to get things going. Dover Sherborn will start off with possession, working right to left across your screen. Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf field. Nice job by Perlov getting in the way of that attempted pass. Trying to come up the far side with Schneider, and Fowler getting in the way. Side in for the Hillers. It's good stick work there by Hassar. A couple of Hillers surround her. Hassar with the pass up. Able to reach Avery Bent, another Blue Raiders captain. Along the far side now. Down in front was Hadfield, and she was trying to get a shot off as it'll go wide of the net. Hiller ball. Yeah, Hiller's doing a good job defending in front of that shooter's circle and around the attack area. Not giving Blue Raiders the open looks they want. Here comes the Hillers. Sent up by Abby Burke. Or rather, by lock two towards Abby Burke. How to play it goes. It's been a busy sports week here on HCAM, and we have more action coming at you this Friday. We'll have boys soccer in action as they'll take on Dover Sherborn. 4 p.m. start to that game. We'll have it live for you right here on HCAM. And then later that night, Hiller football. Week 3 action against Newton South. The 2-0 Hillers taking on 1-1 Newton South. Should be a good battle under the lights at David M. Hughes Stadium. And we're certainly excited to have that game live for you right here on HCAM. Here comes the Hillers. That was Burke looking to cross it towards Locke there. Another good steal by Burke. Puts it wide of the net. Abby Burke doing a nice job along that left side. Putting some pressure on. Abby Burke, a sophomore, expected to be a huge part of this year's team and this field hockey program over the next couple seasons. Avery Hadfield with it for Dover Sherborn, sends it up. Knocked back into DS territory. Back and forth we go along the sideline. Perloff. Sends it up. Out front, and the goaltender just able to get it away. It was deflected off the shot, and now a secondary shot there by Fowler is wide. Good pressure by the Hillers. They nearly had one. Hillers ball. And Tarrante sends it over. Perloff trying to get it away. Up the near side, Schneider. Pass up by Bent. Schneider with it. Trying to close in for DS towards the net. Kicked away. Good save there. Well, Caroline Kane's been pretty busy in net. Dover Sherborn finding ways to establish pressure. Hadfield sends it over. Into the box they go. It'll go Hiller's way. Allie LePage puts it into play. Out it goes along the side. Stays with the Hillers. Fowler. Along the near side. Fowler putting it up the sideline. Thauntry. Got a little tripped up there. Here comes Bisada. Feeds it over near side. Schneider. Towards the shooter circle now. Closing in. There's a shot out in front. It's in. Well, good pressure by Dover Sherborn, and they were able to strike it through. I believe that was Evie Schneider, the junior, with the score. It was indeed Schneider, and she pops it in at 9:17 left to go. 2-1 Dover Sherborn. Along the near side, Hatfield sends it down. There's Avery Hadfield. A couple of the Hadfields on the team, Avery and Lily. Stretche along the far side, sends it up. Over Sherborn trying to work back towards the attack zone. 8.5 minutes and counting left to go in this third quarter. Blue Raiders looking to add on to their 2-1 lead. Drew Hassar will put it into play. Closing in, deflected off of Kane and out. Good save there. It'll go to the Hillers. Or correction, it'll stay with Dover Sherborn. Hassar. Closing in. This Dover Sherborn team, they got some good speed, good ball control. And the Hillers defense, they've had a tough day up to this point and stopping them on a lot of occasions. Well, the Hillers are just going to have to find a way to get into the attack zone and get things going. But the Blue Raiders certainly controlling the tempo of this third quarter. Stolen away along the far side. Perlov knocks it up the field. Can she get there? Burke trying to close in, matched up with Scannell. Hillers have it, sent over by Locke. Just under 7 minutes left to go now in this third quarter. Fowler. Schneider along the near side. Feeds it up to Avery Bent. Back now to Evie Schneider. Cross she goes. Blue Raiders looking to get into that attack zone. Knocked out a play along the end line. It'll stay with Dover Sherborn. Hassar putting on the moves. Looking to sneak through. Wadathatri takes it away. Sanidi sends it up the far side. Off the stick of Anderson, out of play it goes. Hassar, nice pass up the sideline. Good back and forth here. Stay with Dover Sherborn. Avery Hadfield with it. Sends it over. Stretche up the sideline. Here comes the Hillers with authority. Good job there by Kylie Locke, working past a couple Blue Raiders into the box. Out in front, kicked away. On the far side now. Oh, got by her intended target there. Wadathatri with it. Perlov puts it towards the shooter circle. Looking to close in, and it's just sent wide. I believe it was Anderson who got the last touch on it. Lily Anderson was closing in fast, and that pass just a little too much in front of her. Good takeaway by Interente. Here comes DS. Avery Hadfield gets it over to Schneider. Sent across. Had a play along the end line. It'll go to the Hillers. And we have a side out. Dover Sherborn ball. Hassar puts it into play. Perlov looking for the takeaway, sends it up. Perlov's so good at those long distance shots and making sure she doesn't get a lift on it to get that whistle. Fowler sends it across, and it's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. Just under 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Big opportunity for Hopkinton to retie this game. Blue Raiders will get their headgear on and get ready. Fowler are going to put it into play. Ella Fowler sends it in. Wettathantry from up top leaves it behind. Perlov. Into the box, and the Hillers are going to get another opportunity at it. Block. Sends it over. Wettathantry with a shot kicked away. Blue Raiders able to clear for the moment. Anderson sends it over. Up the field goes Stretche. Balster over to Fowler. And the Hillers going to have to move quick here, under a minute left in the third quarter. Blue Raiders looking to clear the zone, and they will for the moment. Hassar up the sideline. Stays with Blue Raiders. Dover Sherborn looking to drive upfield. Liebhoff with it. Now coming up is Schneider. That's actually Whitlock along the far side. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Blue Raiders looking for a buzzer beater. Perlov gets in the way. Taken back by DS. And that will do it for the third quarter. After 2 quarters of play, Dover Sherborn has reclaimed the lead. It's a 2-1 game as we head into the final 15 minutes on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields as we are just about ready for the final 15 minutes of what has been a good cross-TVL battle between Dover Sherborn and the Hopkinton Hillers. 2-1 DS lead. And we've seen a lot of good back and forth momentum shifts in this game. Dover Sherborn will start off with possession. Avery Bent in the center circle. And we are underway. Schneider getting in the way, sends it up. Fowler there to intercept. Nice job by Fowler getting it past Hatfield. Goes the DS. Hatfield puts it into play. Schneider. What a Thoughtree there to take it away. Up over to the far side. A little too much on that one. Hassar moves it up. Blue Raiders looking to close in. We'll stay with Dover Sherborn. Hassar puts it into play. Good takeaway by the Hillers. Along the far side we go. Sign in for the Blue Raiders. Well, the Hillers being aggressive, trying to get to the ball, but some great control by Dover Sherborn into the box, and it just goes wide of the net. Avery Bent was quickly closing in. Stretche puts it into play. Getting tripped up there was Locke. Up top, into the box. And Stretche along the end line trying to clear it away. It's going to be a Blue Raiders penalty corner attempt. Top of the circle, shot in! What a beauty by Avery Bent, just powering it past Caroline Kane for the score. Comes at 12:08 left to go in this game, a 3-1 Dover Sherborn lead. Lock in the center circle, sends it back. Blue Raiders feeling good right about now. Hillers have some work to do. 12 minutes left. Goes DS's way. Hatfield sends it down. I'll tell you, this Blue Raiders team, they are very good with ball control, some great speed. And they are going to do some big things this season. Hillers trying to work it up the field. Here comes Perloff. Knocked away. It just kept in play by Hassar. It was a nice job along that sideline. Stays with the Hillers. Perloff sends it up. Over to Locke. Locke with the cross there. Perloff approaching. Looking to turn it in towards that attack zone. What a Thoughtree. Takes it, and that shot diverted. Now approaching. Kicked away. It was a good shot by Interente. Sends it across. And we'll have a penalty corner for the Hillers. Well, the Hillers finding some glimpses of pressure in this quarter. See if they can capitalize here. Get themselves right back into this game. Durante sends it in. And it'll go Blue Raiders' way. Along the near side, Schneider. But a Thotry there to intercept. Taken back by Bent. Towards the box. Ends up out of play. We'll stay with the Blue Raiders. Hussar sends it up and out. Just under 9 minutes left to go in this game. 3-1 DS lead. Be a reset here. Hussar. But a Thotry getting in the way. Good battle along the far side between Hussar and Wadathotry. Here comes DS. That one knocked out of play. Hiller ball. Along the far side. He'll stay with the Hillers. Sanidi Wadathotry will put it into play. Off the stick of Perloff. Perloff trying to get by Hussar. Knocks it deep into Dover Sherborn territory. But out of play it goes. Along the far side, Blue Raiders looking to work up the sideline. Out it goes. Sanidi with the side in. Burke trying to sneak through. Perloff takes it away. And powers that one into the box off the keeper. Long distance shot there. Locke sends it over. Taken out by the Blue Raiders. Schneider. Good job there by Reese and Durante. Fowler puts it into play. Wadathotry. The backhander, and it's just wide. Sanidi Wadathotry impressive with the stick. She could go backhand, go juggle style, and find ways to get into the attack zone. Just under 6 minutes left, Blue Raiders ball. Along the far side, Wadathotry catches up with it. Hiller ball. Up the middle, Hassar there to intercept. Sent down, getting in the way is Stretch 8. Here comes Perloff. Sent up, over to Anderson. Lily Anderson closing in, shot kicked away. Anderson back to the ball, sends it across. And there's a shot deflected, and that is in! What a score there by Kylie Locke. Got some air under that one and top shelved it. That comes at 4:50 left to go, and the Hillers not done quite yet. A 3-2 game. And we're going to get a timeout on the field. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Four minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in quarter number 4. A 3-2 game. Hillers finding the net courtesy of Kylie Locke. And they are right back into this thing. And Durante sends it over. Perloff trying to sneak through with it. Good box out by Hadfield. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you. Joe Frackleton on camera. It's been a good back and forth battle here this evening. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Side in Hillers. It'll go to the Blue Raiders. Hassar puts it into play. Just under 4 minutes now. Hiller's going to have to find that attack zone quickly. And during the regular season, there is no overtime. It would end in a tie shell. The Hillers find the net once again. But that is certainly a big if as Dover Sherborn working towards the attack zone. And that's sent wide of the net by Schneider. Hiller ball. They're going to place it quickly and put it right back into play. Allie LePage sends it over. And Durante. And now Fowler getting in there. Along the near side, Schneider sends it up. Nicely intercepted in front of the net. Oh, just past her intended target there. Perlov looking for Durante. 2:45 and counting left to go. Can Dover Sherborn hang on to the 3-2 lead? Hillers frantically trying to work it up the field. And Dover Sherborn frantically trying to keep possession here. Near the shooter's circle. It's going Hiller's way. Here goes Perloff. She has some wheels. And also some long distance passing over to Locke. Locke looking to close in. Feeds it behind. Dover Sherborn working it back up the far side. Just under 2 minutes left now. Thauntry with the juggle. Feeds it up. It's been a fun battle between Camille Perlov and Avery Hadfield throughout the game. Two talented players. Two physical players as well. And nice pass by Anderson. Here goes Locke closing in. And Blue Raiders able to elude the danger for the moment, but Perloff coming up quick. Backhander deflected. And penalty corner Hillers. Here we go. 1 minute left. You might want to hustle a little bit here. That clock continuing to count down. And Durante will place it. Sends it over. Perloff. And it's in! Unbelievable! The Hillers tie it. Camille Perloff with the power. Wow. 33 seconds left to go, and we're knotted at 3 apiece. Perloff just had a great power on that shot from the top of the circle and just powered it right in. I was trying to see if it was touched in front of the net by anyone, but it looks like it was just a clear shot from Perloff right into the net. And it is a 3-3 game. It was they do have overtime in ice hockey, but not in field hockey. But 3-3 is the final score. Great effort by the Hillers as they pick up a point here. And they're able to tie it with a couple of fourth quarter goals by Kylie Locke, as well as Camille Perloff with an absolute blazing shot on a penalty corner. And a great effort by the Hillers to add a tie rather than a loss to their record. You'll certainly take that tie over a loss any day. The Hillers now 3-1-1 on the season. And Dover Sherborn, they are 3-0-1 on the season. So technically the Blue Raiders still undefeated, as today's result is a 3-3 tie. Great game played by both teams. A lot of fun to watch. That is just about going to do it for coverage here today. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.